Oh, maybe it's just up on YouTube now? That'd be cool. Like, the file that thing visually popped up. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, it's officially up on YouTube now. Okay, got it. Good to go. Well, now that I missed the drop window, I guess we'll try to sit here and fix things for a minute. Hopefully. See how it goes. Now that it's on YouTube, I should be able to get this to work. So my hope is you guys could just watch along with me. We might have to mute it. Yeah. I just want to go to straight YouTube. It's not complicated. Ugh. Hey, Anna, oh, there's 2 people watching. Sweet. Okay, let's see if I can find it all real quick. I spent literally like 10 minutes trying to figure out where the heck the video was because it was like on whatchamacallit. Unofficial title reveal. That one. Okay, pause. Back to Streamlabs. Hopefully good. How's everybody doing? Chat seems pretty quiet. Window capture. Remind me is like newfangled technology. Oh god, I grabbed the other thing. Okay, well, we'll squish it down. We're going to make it as tiny as possible, and I'm probably going to have to run it mute, just as a heads up to everybody. Because I don't know... Like I said, I just don't want to get dinged for bad things. Because they really like to come after me for stuff periodically. But anyways, if you guys would like to check out the trailer for yourself, and also like to see it with audio, highly recommend it. Go and check it out after. But if not, well, if I do that, okay, I think I'll probably get that to work. Okay, should be play it, and hopefully it's only 46 seconds. Oh, real quick. Some of those I get a little scared, only because capture audio. Whatever. We just won't monetize the stream. That's how I will work around it. I'll just let it play and see what happens. All right.
If their operation fails, maybe we'll finally get to use it.
Abort third drop. Repeat. Abort third drop.
Looks cool as shit. Stop. Lights and stuff. said it. No, don't start playing with stream. It's a stream and a stream. It's streamception. Go back. Okay. Hey, Richard. How's it going today? Sweet. Uh-oh. Okay, so I have to keep it up for it to show up. Did it play for you guys on your end? I hope it did. I see that change. What happened to everything? It does look sweet. I'm sad that now Zilla's not the only filmed Godzilla to go to New York. Although technically, Destroy All Monsters, they went to New York, right? Or someplace stateside? It's sweet. I like that he's got more spikes. The way I started hearing people talk about it, and they were like, oh, he's like so much more monsters. Like, it still looks like -1. It's got a little bit more going on. I have no idea what the hell's going on with the anti-gravity thing. Yeah, 98, I could, like, Destroy All Monsters, because where it's like when each of the monsters is going like different places in the world, when they're under control, one of them goes to the United States, and I thought it was Godzilla. Is it Ghidorah? I hope not. We've had plenty of Ghidorah ended up in random Toho relating properties. I heard possibly that Ghidorah is in contentions. I'm not 100% certain what it's going to be. Oh yeah, 98. Yeah, 98 was in New York for sure. But Destroy All Monsters was like previous to that. That is true. I like that they're going a bit more sci-fi with it, though. That's pretty cool. It definitely feels more Toho with that, going that route, especially guys in suits. Yeah. I wish they would go back to that. I love my guys in suits time. Real quick. I guess I'm going to close this out now. Well, I guess I can keep it open. We can kind of look. I keep the window open. I was like, can I full screen it, but without going full screen? Okay, well, I guess. So I'm just kind of curious. Now we get back to that gravity section. I am going to turn the audio down though this time. I don't know why. I just like always appreciate just Godzilla having like infinite amount of spikes on him. It's very 90s-esque. Could be an original monster. That would be kind of dope. I would 100% be down for something new. Like I said, this is enough for them to kind of like look at and maybe try to figure out some things. I like the beginning where you can kind of see like where he's at and the lights kind of shooting up from there. Looks super sweet. I was just kind of hoping there was gonna be more to the trailer, like a 2-minute, like at least like a minute or two, like a couple minutes long, like a proper trailer instead of something like a teaser. But something got you thinking more, because it's like, well, okay, so it's gravity, so yeah, like I kind of go towards Space Monster, and then it's like, then you start thinking Ghidorah. And they use Ghidorah with the ride stuff, which kind of makes that make sense. But then again, like I said, it's just like, I don't know. I would be okay with it being Ghidorah again, but it's just something I would just kind of roll my eyes at a little bit and just be like, oh, okay, here we go again, kind of situation. Yeah, but Hedorah would be sweet. I don't know how Hedorah would tie into that. Unless it's maybe like something like interdimensional, maybe? Yeah, the director likes Ghidorah, and then he's also talked about previously how he would love to do like his own like an updated version of Godzilla versus Ghidorah. Yeah, because he gotta get to the planet somehow, right? Either he's like man-made or interstellar. Like it's gotta be one or the other. That is true. It could be something like early on in the movie. Well, yeah, it could be earlier on because he's definitely we see him chasing the thing coming out of the water. There's a lot more going on with him than what you see with the Statue of Liberty. Like the Statue of Liberty shot almost looks like pre-existing -1 footage with him, but just like the Statue of Liberty, just like in the foreground. Don't mind me just getting a little tricky here. I wasn't even planning on really going live today, but I was like, "Oh, the trailer drops." I guess I should try to hop on the bandwagon like some people. Usually, we do the like its own dedicated video, like I get Arnez over, but Arnez just came over and we wouldn't be able to do anything till like Tuesday or Sunday. Sunday probably the earliest we could set up filming. Sit down and like dissect it a little bit more. Oh, like there's more than one? Kind of like, yeah, like he broke apart and then just like each of them kind of formed into their own thing. That'd be interesting. Kind of makes for its own dilemma, though. It'd be like the Shin Godzilla problem, where if he would have got to replicate like he was going to at the end of the movie, like we would just been done. And it's just like, yeah, like how do you come back with like 1950s technology to deal with self-replicating Godzilla? No, I didn't get the Heat Ray one. I was thinking about it, but I ended up passing on that one. I know Ghidorah should be showing up soon. The Battle Dares Ghidorah, I got him coming. And the atomic version of Burning. Yeah, they mentioned nothing. Was there anything in the trailer? Those like the documents, maybe something. But yeah, nothing really about at least what was going on with that. Because I know some people thought maybe with that it would transition to Violente, possibly. That'd be cool. But that gravity thing just throws me off. Like I have no idea what's going on. But I don't want it to be Ghidorah. Again, I'd be okay with it, but I guess it's been what? Outside of the ride stuff, it's been like what, 7 years since we've had Ghidorah and something. Personally, like I like King Ghidorah. I just don't know why like they keep going back to that well for everything. They're just like, we know him. He's a dragon. He's got, and what's sweeter than a dragon? A 3-headed dragon. Because he's pretty much like Godzilla's quintessential arch enemy at this point. Him slash Mechagodzilla. But yes, there's 100%. They could go so many other kaijus to go with. The only thing is like the period, I think, sort of limits what you could do. That being said, they could really do whatever the heck they want with it, to be fair. Because also it's like Mothra is another one I wouldn't really want to see reused. Anguirus, like if they personally, if they went from this to essentially just like their version of Godzilla raids again, I'm down. Give me my spiky dog boy versus Godzilla. Take my money. Yeah, Godzilla's chunks could fuse together. I imagine that's how like they would like regenerate. Essentially, like they just kind of like come back to the mass and then go off from there. Or possibly the other chunks, like the chunks are like the catalyst in making Hedorah. Like instead of like it's trying to regenerate, but instead of regenerate itself, it's just sucking in all like any kind of junk and garbage in the vicinity. So instead of being like true Hedorah, it'd just be like garbage Godzilla. Yeah, he does look chunkier, and like I said, there's a lot more things going on with spikes and protrusions on his back for sure. But also, like from that angle too, I have to go back and look. But from the angle, you wouldn't really see the back too well because his front still kind of look relatively the same. I'm still wondering. Well, actually, he figures since he blew apart, there would probably be more scarring on him, right? With him regenerating, like it should be a lot more dismembered fused tissue. I did. The problem was when that came out, I was pretty much done with Call of Duty. I hopped on once to check it out. Sadly, we didn't record it though. I don't think we did we? I definitely remember seeing it because there was because I remember King Kong. It was between there. It might have been our Hernandez's house or Hernandez playing. I remember seeing it going on. But no, didn't really get to mess around with it too much, sadly. Kind of fun though. I should have brought down some stuff. We could be unboxing some things right now. I got some review samples in for the Jada Street Fighter wave. I got the newest wave. They sent it over to us, which I greatly appreciate because I didn't have to buy them. It's about in every other one. Well, that's kind of the beauty with teasers, though, is like they give you like that's one thing I kind of like about this, in contrast to like your typical like stateside trailer, where they kind of almost not every movie, but there's quite a few movies where it's like you see the trailer and you kind of seen the movie. You didn't see everything that happened in the movie, but you kind of got the bit by bit plot points, and you can kind of figure out where it's going to go from there. Well, with this, I just Godzilla's scary, comes out of water. There's a Statue of Liberty, and gravity, anti-gravity thingies going on. Oh, they got a new one for mobile. I didn't know that. Hey, Georgina. Yeah, that's the best way to go about it. Is I just want to be as confused as I can be going into this movie. I like just keep doing this. Just give me random disjointed things that just keep me on my toes. You know what the funny thing of me is like the Statue of Liberty has nothing to do with the movie. Like it's only in the trailer just to get people talking about it. Sweet. Because I'm hoping this Sunday I really would like to do the Hammer stuff that we got laying around here. Because we still have your entire box of I moved it. It's actually not there anymore. It's over in the pile of other stuff, Hammer stuff. But we have like your 16 One Eyes. We're doing it. They're going to probably end up being like 16 YouTube shorts of just us smashing them, but that's the game plan. Then we got the Dragon's War. Arnez has a couple of things he got that needs to get smashed. I have some NECA turtles that got sent to us that we got smashed. Russell just sent us some stuff. And I think I had something else that was hanging around. Oh, what chipper? Oh man, I don't think we got one. Because I would like to do them like 16 different ways. Might be difficult, but I would like to do that. trying to think of the closest thing. I have a snowblower. We could try that. We get the darn thing to go. Don't mind the Pokemon sounds in the background. Forgot to mute my phone. Oh, while we're sitting here, I'm actually gonna do something real quick. I play Pokemon Pocket, and my Wonder Picks are full. I gotta pick something. It's like the one phone game I play. It's a good reason to go to the United States. Get them blown up. Somebody will try to blow them up for sure. I would love to. Problem is, all my Godzilla stuff is currently upstairs. So we're in my office, which my office is essentially 90s. Like everything I loved growing up, minus Tokusatsu. So it's a lot of anime, Star Wars, Spawn, old Gargoyles, a little bit of Marvel stuff, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, and 80s horror action movie stuff. A little bit of video games. Majority of my video games are actually out in the basement with the Jurassic Park stuff. The basement's all Jurassic Park, and then Godzilla's upstairs. Because personally, with Godzilla being my favorite thing, it hangs out in our bedroom. Or hangs out in our living room. No, Power Rangers is Power Rangers. Super Sentai is Tokusatsu. Quiet you. It's like the American stuff I put in a different category. It's still sort of giant monstery stuff, but like to me, I don't put them in the same category. Definitely can do turtle stuff. A lot of my stuff is currently the NECA stuff. The issue is I have you guys hooked up to my camera, and it's kind of temperamental, so I don't like to touch it too much. But up here we have the big guys. Which was going to be my go-to until they stopped producing these things, which was the big 12-inch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But a lot of the stuff I got down here is all pretty much movie related or Last Ronin. Although I do got some cool stuff, like we have a vintage fanny pack from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. My favorite, if I can get it out, my wife found it. Hold up. Moved it. I gotta move the Five Nights at Freddy's that I took off the floor so my daughter wouldn't mess with it. And I lost a spaceship that I still gotta hang up. Also, for you people that are new here, usually we don't get this many people on the live streams. Usually it's like 6 to 10. I actually have a Scar King whip that I put together that I sometimes pop on for random streams. You know, that could make sense from the trailer because we were talking about earlier is the Godzilla that is going to New York is definitely not the same Godzilla that is coming out of the water there with all the spiky bits and stuff on his back. So it's either got to be possibly something early on in the movie, something happens, Godzilla gets more scary, or there could be two. Hey, there it is. Okay. It currently houses all my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle accessories, but I have a kid's suitcase from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Which, it's not in the best of shape, but it was something that we got a hold was off of Facebook Swap, and I thought this thing was sweet. The trailer dropped for Godzilla Minus Zero. So at the beginning of the stream, we watched it. I'm afraid to show it too much in the stream because bad things sometimes happen with our YouTube. So anything that could possibly get copyright strikes and whatnot, I'm trying to minimize as much as possible. It would be cool though, just like Godzilla Minus One fighting super scary Godzilla Minus One. It's like a Godzilla Minus One skin. You know, with the gravity though, that could make sense. It's the ape aliens. from the black. They're from the black hole, right? Why no mustache? Because I can't grow one very well. I'm gonna be honest. They're not that big. It would also be weird. It does feel very alien. That I like that idea. I like using Godzilla, the 74 Mecha Godzilla. You're probably right, Andrew. I just don't want you to be. I just don't want more Ghidorah. The only thing I don't want to complain about with even Godzilla X Kong is like we're getting Space Godzilla. I'm like, okay, Godzilla. It's in my brain. I go like straight to Marvel, where it's like bad guy fighting bad guy that's sort of similar to bad guy. But Space Godzilla, so it's cool. Can we just? I'll just call it Godzilla minus buff. Godzilla plus gains. There's Godzilla minus 0 and Godzilla plus gains. Yeah, people hate things that hate things. That's just part of the course. It's like 98. Personally, I like Godzilla 98. I've also had very threatening emails because I like Godzilla 98. So it's like there's a spectrum for sure. Yeah, he's got spikes everywhere. It's just protrusions. I think it's cool. I'm a big 90s fan, and things having more spikes on him is never a bad thing. Usually. Like Angerus. Angerus has all the spikes. He's like the coolest one. Oh, personality wise? Gotcha. Yeah, I would imagine one would be different than the other. I would almost like the one we see in New York be kind of like tradition, like kind of like what we see in the movie, and then the other one be like uncontrollable berserker Godzilla. And the OG minus one is the lesser of two evils kind of situation. Where it's like, yeah, he sucks, but he sucks in his own way. He stays in his lane. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, he was mad at the first one, but the other one just looks like he was angry, but he was like angry with a purpose. Well, when he's coming out of the water, like he like, okay, we'll risk it for the biscuit. We're going in. Right there. So gravity. Spikes for days. That looks so cool. Yeah, because they're literally dorsal spines coming out of his shoulders. But you can see like where I imagine it's the mist from the water, but it almost like gives him like blankless eyes in that. Oh. Chunk of Godzilla for sure. Space Godzilla, regular Godzilla. Oh man, the only thing I wouldn't like about that is we're already getting that next year, right? 2027, we're getting Space Godzilla, so I really don't want to see Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla and then see it again, but just with a giant monkey with robot powers. I do like Godzilla the Earth, though. That's why I think I like the Heisei look so much. Is it looks a little more natural, him having the ears. But then again, my favorite's the 62, which doesn't have them. Oddly enough. Yeah, because the only Godzilla stuff I have down here mainly at the moment It's just what we reviewed the other day. So I have a Godzilla bank that we put up on super important views. We got little Mr. Spiky Boy, another Trendmaster, but we have the Angerus from the some kind of pack, some kind of accessory pack. And then Shin's hanging out over there. 2000's a good one. 2000's used to be, it was like my favorite for a little while, and then I kind of went back. I'd say 2000 is probably like my fourth favorite now. If I had a gun to my head, it'd probably be 1962. I still really like 1984. 1984 was like hovering around for a bit too. Shin Godzilla, and then 2000. Not 98, sweet. Honestly, 98 would be my fifth. Because I think he's a very cool and unique looking Godzilla, which I can totally get behind. I know people hate it because he's like him, and I would say he's even more a stretch than Shin was. But that was the thing I liked, is like growing up watching like, all the shows and have some of the Heiseis. It was nice to just have something kind of new. At least for like a giant monster movie. Granted, it's still more similar to like Jurassic Park in a way, but I said, I still dig the movie quite a bit. Yeah, pretty much like it's not the same. It's not your traditional Godzilla. And I get like some people even like to use the argument, well, they just don't think of it as a Godzilla movie. And I'm still fine thinking of it as a Godzilla movie. It's just a different kind of Godzilla movie. I think it's just a cool design. Honestly, I saw one of the designs for like one of the like earlier Godzilla, American Godzillas. I almost kind of want to maybe try to make it, where it's almost like an upright looking T Rex with spikes, kind of like what we did with the when I customized the Hammond Collection T Rex with Godzilla spikes. It's like that, but like to an extreme. Like he's vertical with longer arms, but still has like the big T Rex head. I was like, that's cool. That'd be a cool figure to make. Something similar. Oh, third form? So you like Shinagawa? Shinagawa's the red one, right? Because Kamada-kun's the one where like when he comes out of the water, that's Kamada. You know what? I think I saved on my phone. It wasn't. I don't think officially the Stan Winston. Stan Winston's was a little different. Because I saved a screenshot of it because I was just like, this looks similar to what I've done before. At least I hope I did. Maybe it was Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. So it was a canceled stop motion Godzilla movie from 1983. At least from what the Facebook post was. I was like, that's kind of cool. Sigh. That's fair to say. It would be, wouldn't it? For sure. But I saw that, I was like, that'd make for a cool vinyl. No, Shin's a sweet design. I love Shin. Again, I like it when like we get like extremes. And Shin is like the I think the biggest extreme that they've done personally. Because I can't think of it like any other Toho that really like that's like the biggest deviation from 54. Because pretty much anything else after show is just pretty much like 54 with different plates and slightly different head. I don't know. We're so far our guess is King Ghidorah, or because there could possibly be two Godzillas, as another thing we would surmise. So Mecha Godzilla would be sweet. Bring back the ape aliens from the black hole. I guess I could see your argument. To be fair, like they did make the animatronic. If they did like a deteriorated one and then also tossed it in with like some Five Nights at Freddy's style horror, that would be kind of cool. Super Shredder. So what you're telling me, he's gonna be in the movie for about a minute and he's gonna kill himself. In the movie. Gotta pretense that part. He's gonna unintentionally knock something on top of him and end of the movie. Yeah, he just explodes. Something. That's the other thing too, is like Shin's probably like 54 and Shin are probably the closest to horror movies in a way. Because one thing I like the one thing I love about 54 is it, and -1 honestly did a solid job of it too, is really giving you like experience the horror from like the person, like from a personal perspective, like from the human's point of view. And I kind of wish we would get more of that in these kind of movies. Like it makes them a little more intimate. Oh, the ones from Gigan? I'd be down. I like the cockroach guys. I remember when I was a kid, I thought they were cool, and then I was just like, it's so cheesy, but I love it. Honestly, those aliens are probably better than the black hole aliens for sure. The only thing I hate about the black hole aliens is just like guys in bad ape outfits. Uh. But I like when they do the transition though. The transition was kind of cool growing up. Yeah, I would totally be behind like a Godzilla Raise Against style sequel. The Angers hit with our spiky boy. Dagora. But okay, cool. Good. What could we do? Mysterians? Oh, thanks for subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. Mysterians, like they bring back Mugira? No, if anything, I would almost love to see like almost more body horror with the giant monster stuff. I know we talked about it before, but like maybe trying to take advantage of a monster like that big couldn't survive. So how would you make it survive? And how would that be like the weight affecting everything? Yeah, it's probably a little bit too much, but like him like regenerating so fast, but it's also like him being that big just kind of kills him. So it's like killing himself slowly, but then it regenerates to fix itself. I love like Deadpool, where it's just like constantly trying to keep itself alive. Yeah, something similar. I know we talked about doing like if I ever did make like an official like Godzilla statue of stuff, I'd either be wanting to go something super obscure or like I said, I've always liked the dinosaur Godzilla look. So doing something a little bit more along that lines, like something I could If you ever read the Dark Horse Godzilla comics, he has like a dream sequence, and there's like the Godzilla source from that. I always really like that design that they did in that. Or for me, like Godzilla would make almost more sense if you're trying to go that route of how to compensate for him being so big. Is probably making him more like crocodilian in shape, like all fours, kind of like dragging himself along the ground. Melted cookie sandwich. I want ice cream. Thanks a lot, Infuriate. I had ice cream yesterday too. It was chocolate chip mint with cheesecake in it, and it was surprisingly really good. So I had a really upset tummy, and I wanted something kind of with calcium and mint. And it solved both my problems, and it was fantastic. You would think the cheesecake be weird, kind of worked though. It was great. It was just all the concoction. I was just like, I kind of wanted because initially because the local ice cream place, then they have a drive-through. They do like a cheesecake one. I'm like, I remember them having chocolate cheesecake, and I was like, you know what, mint with that would probably be pretty sweet. Sure enough, it was. Yeah, the Japanese cheesecake's pretty good too. I do like it being a little dense though. Could be my stateside bias, but and it was good with the ice cream because you get like the airy, minty ice cream, and then you get like that dense piece in it. It's really good. Yeah, I like the trailer quite a bit. Like I said, I love these kind of trailers where it just kind of throws a bunch of things at me that nothing about it ties anything together. It's just like pretty much a smorgasbord for the eyes, and I'm going to be confused for the next few months until they decide to put out another like a more story trailer to where I can kind of get the idea of what's going on a little bit. But they did a really good job with Shin Godzilla and not spoiling with Godzilla -1 and not really spoiling the movie. So I'm hoping they do the same. Like I almost hope if there is another monster, we don't really get to see it until the movie comes out. Because I think 2014 did that too, right? We didn't really see the Mutos until the movie came out. No, that's a lie. Because there was a scene where like the creature was flying through the city. I remember that from the trailer. Yeah, it's probably not Angerus though. That was the one I was kind of rooting for. Hedorah's a second. I think the ones I heard, Hedorah would be kind of cool too. Like we were talking about earlier with the skin, possibly like with multiple chunks of Godzilla, maybe one of them's like regenerating instead of regenerate itself, it's just latching on to things in the general vicinity. And it just happens upon some floating debris. I was assuming they'll probably get some kind of teaser with it. But like, keep me guessing as long as possible. But yeah, the floating building is the one that's got me questioning, and then also there's appears to be at least like different iterations of -1 in the trailer. Right? I think that sounds sweet. It's like almost being like it's sort of like a sludge monster, but it's more just like an amalgamation of pretty much like skin and junk that makes a giant kaiju for him to fight. Which that would be also sort of horrifying, because you could blast it, it could explode, and then just keep forming into more stuff. Like the more the CD breaks, is like the more mass it gets. Size building. Could you imagine? There's like the story trailer. It's just like so serious. And then Godzilla, you just see Godzilla, the silhouette of somebody in the background, and you hear Kamehameha. Oh, I'd be so. I would just be like, yeah, well. Oh, because I know they don't own the rights, but technically, like they help to produce the movies, right? Or distributes. I want to say, yeah, kind of like Shin Hodor, yeah, yeah, we can say that one. That's a camera back, though, right? Just super hunched. I'd be down for a new monster too. Oh, so what's the last like really unique monster we got? Megaguirus? Again, like Monster. Well, I like Toho wise. Because I guess Monster X, but that's still sort of tied to King Ghidorah. So while being new, I don't quite put him in like full new category. Megaguirus is like the like the newest that was like a complete, like 100% unique to himself. Rock Mudal. You know, I actually have to look that one up. That one I don't know off the top of my head. Giant Condor would be cool. I heard somebody throwing around that the trailer had Rodan in it. Glad it didn't. But I heard some rumblings of that on the internet. It was just like, they're like, oh yeah, he fights him for like 10 seconds and that's the fight. It was like, yeah, no, please no. But yeah, I like the design. I like him having more spiky bits. I like more of the spines on. Man, that'd be cool. Rodan, maybe. Problem is like if Legendary did one thing really well that I liked, they did Rodan. Awesome. Like all the new iterations of the Kaiju's, Rodan, I think they like knocked Rodan out of the park. Yeah, character, I love that he looked more like lava. The sequence was sweet. I enjoyed him a lot. Yeah, Mothra. Can we make Mothra almost like biblical angel, where it's just like eyes everywhere, like the eyes on the wings and stuff like that? That would be kind of cool. You can even steal like a little bit of legendary with that, where like she's emitting the light, so that's why it's hard. Like you can't look at her without like burning your eyes or whatever. It's not angels; it's just a giant moth. It seems like there's like it's either something happens to Godzilla or there's two. And then the gravity thing, like I said, I'm now on the board of it. This is Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla remake. Yeah, single part Rodan was pretty cool. I still not like Legendary is like peak Rodan for me, but I don't mind like the single part designs. I didn't mind at all. Single part Angerus is really cool. I think Jet's probably the weakest one out of the whole thing. Didn't hate it, but it was probably the weakest monster. That's true. Well, yeah, well, he's sort of in it, just in different forms that are all based off other versions of monsters. Moth theropod hybrid. yeah, that's like what everybody's saying. Like, technically, the beams are anti-gravity, and then he's used his beams before to like lift things up and whatnot. Like Kaiser, Kaiser Ghidorah from Final Wars, where he picks up Godzilla with the beams and is moving him around. Shows up at the birthday party. Like, I'm just here to see him rip him open. Yeah, maybe. But then why does it have like the extra spines and stuff? That's the only thing I would find weird, because I would sort of agree that maybe it's like trying to converge itself together. So maybe like those spines are like shifting back into place, like they were supposed to. So it's on the shoulders because it just has like regenerated itself to its proper allocation. Haven't watched it, sadly. Godzilla series Living with Monsters. Hold up. I thought I muted you. I guess I'm a liar. Yeah, sort of. I guess that could maybe make sense for that scene. Why he's got like the spine, like, just looks like he has like all the spiky protrusions. Oh, I just saw it was like Godzilla 3 trailer, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's 2 weeks ago. Never mind. You are a liar. All right, so what was it called again? Godzilla series Living with Monsters. Oh, did I watch that? Hold up. I'm clicking on it. It seems kind of familiar. Never mind. I have not seen this. There's one I seen where it was like, speaking of biblical, but it would kind of be like Ghidorah into like an angel S monster, and Godzilla was like the aberration. I remember seeing that one. There's the man in the suit one, which I liked. I thought that was a cool idea. It's one I kind of want to make into a figure. That'd be a cool, like, custom figure to do. Not 100% how I'd want to go about it. Almost want to, like, get, like, a skeleton action figure and, like, split a Bandai vinyl down the back and then merge them together. I think would be kind of cool. Or just sculpting something 100%. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I won't do a reactive thing to it. This is usually not my thing. Usually, like, when we do these videos, it's Arnez and I will watch them, and then it'll just be the video. Usually don't do the live stuff too much. Usually the live stuff for this channel is doing unboxings or working on commissions, like customs and commissions. Which I was going to do today, and then this happened, so I haven't gotten around to commissions other than clear coating some things. So when I get out of work tomorrow, I got to try to kidnap boxes so I can ship some stuff out tomorrow. Hey, Shadow. And hopefully tomorrow I will try to wrap up Sheila. If you're still here, Heretic, I might redo Broly's hair. I'm debating. Because the way I did put that stuff, the color changing, it didn't lay down as good as I wanted. And I kind of maybe want to try airbrushing first to see if it'll fix it, but I'm tempted just to scrap it, recolor it in the blue, then do airbrushing with the shifting colors, and then I can just do the touch-ups. Because hopefully it'll look a little bit more anime accurate then, but still have like the cool color shift depending on the light, and then just do the touch-ups. It'll add a little more time to me, but I won't charge or anything. But I think it'll look a little better if I go about that way. So that might be something I do tomorrow too. Just like strip the paint off. But I only have to strip the paint off the back of the head. Technically I have to do it off the veins too now that I think about it. Still won't take too long, but a little bit of time with the airbrushing. But anyways, greatly appreciate you guys come checking us out. So we just put up the Casey's doing stuff upstairs. We posted the last commission one I made of the Ganon that's currently up on the channel. I gotta actually update the thumbnail. That's the one thing I gotta do today before I go to bed. Took some photos. Tomorrow, if I get a chance, I got one more thing I gotta edit. And that might be tomorrow's video, where we're going to be just doing another collectible wars. This time not Godzilla related, though. Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It was, yeah, because it was like the animated one, right? That was pretty cool. I saw the light turned on in my basement, and I'm trying to figure out who's coming down to see me. If it's Casey. She's being quiet about it, though. Hello! What are you doing? Oh, you got your cards? You want to come say hi to everybody?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, it's my giant whip. It goes like this. Then you bring this around. And that hook's there. And now I'm the Scar King. She found my turtle van. That's like her new favorite thing now. The child showed up and instantly everybody left. Yeah? You come here? We gotta say bye-bye to everybody. She also found my 3D glasses from when we went to watch Pacific Rim. Yeah. But anyways, you can almost defeat those characters by hitting the like button, subscribe to Ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Yeah. Oh yeah, the castle fell. Yep. She likes to play at the Bowser Castle that I got recently. Oh no, yeah. Don't knock over Grid, man. He's worth more than everybody on that shelf. We brought him down because I never officially reviewed this one. We're gonna do a video. Never got around to doing it. But we do have a Patreon. You guys like to help support the channel, don't it? What? It's fine. Oh, it's on your cards. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Michelangelo. Ultraman Max. Yeah, it's also all the stuff upstairs is like all the Ultraman. Although I did bring down, doesn't know how important review we did. Her box is kind of exploding. But it's Agira, the Kaiju Girl figure. Brought that down. I actually have to retape up that box to get to work. Yep. Those aren't. He doesn't go with those turtles. He does now. He does now. Do I have a Cyber Gamora upstairs? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Okay. What? Oh yeah, the gear. I was thinking Gridman. I'm like, no, Gridman. I got off Entertainment first. But yeah, it's Gira for sure. Well, like I mentioned, we do have a Patreon if you guys would like to help support. We have a Discord. It's attached to our Patreon. It's $3, gets you access. And we're currently doing watch-alongs on Sunday mornings if you guys would like to be a part of that. Last week we watched Yamguri. It was the first time I actually watched that, which was an interesting treat. This week we're aiming for Varen if I can figure out where the heck it went. I blame her. Yes, I 100% have my own little monster. At least she likes the stuff. She hasn't broken anything yet, so that's a positive. Well, actually, that's a lie. Something she did ended up knocking over the dinosaur from Guanji, and I had to fix that. Not 100% her on purpose messing with stuff and breaking it. It was just her running around and wiggle off the shelf. Yeah, well, thank you. But again, if you guys like to be a part of the watch logs, it'd be sweet if you guys would join. Yeah. Yeah, that's for the swingy part of the door. The turtle van is not safe anymore. But if you guys like to get our logo on some apparel, we have a Dashery link down below. You also get like sweatshirts, getting a little bit to summer. There's t-shirts, there's hats, ways to keep yourself cool in there. Make sure to go check it out. Got the Geek Chest logos on there and super important news. If you guys like to pick up some kaiju collectibles, there's also a link down there for Calcus Toys. Yeah, sissy. Yeah, everybody's down here now. Say 6% off your order. Code Steve Calkins checkouts. They just solid. Be nice to have a pulsable one though. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. Yep. Sissy wants to be a part of the stream too. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yep. Okay. Thanks, Ripley. We have more than one kaiju in this house. This little girl. They have taken over the stream. It's what they do. They're little heathens. Good question. Usually he starts showing up once the door is open. He's probably still upstairs with my wife. Yeah, I haven't heard him meowing yet, so I don't think he's down in the basement. Because if he's down here, usually he's like trying to get attention. Yeah? What you doing? You trying to get the... Stop it, you. You're trying to get the turtle off the seat. Yeah, she likes the little, they look like torpedoes that come out the door. Yeah, I guess. Can't think of any other, yeah, it's the only real kid kite. Thank you. Thank you. That'll probably be like one of our, Halloween dress-ups one year. As I'll be Scar King, she'll be Suko. Granted, I have to lose a lot of weight to make it make sense, but yeah. Oh, did you take the plate off the front? That's fine. We can fix that. Why are you so licky? All you do, you want attention and you give kisses. You do this when I'm ignoring you. You give me sass. All the sass, all the time. She does that. She wants something. It's usually gotta go potty. That's what you gotta go potty. You gotta go potty. Okay, give me a second. But she's being demanding. This is her being. Might be streaming tomorrow, but more likely if I do stream tomorrow, I'll probably be working on commissions.